You guys got in quick today. Holy cow. What up, everyone? Welcome back to Beneji stream. It's been a while. It's been like at least a week, I think, actually. Yeah, because the last stream that I did was the anniversary stream on the 3rd. So it's been more than a week. So thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by. Happy Wednesday. I haven't really done a whole ton off camera. I've really just been kind of taking time to, well, A, get back into college, because guess what? I'm at college again. Which A means less interruptions, and B means slightly better internet, so. Also, congrats on the cheese string. That sounds pretty fantastic. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. T-Boy back again with another war crime against God. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's 500. That's what we want. How am I? Still slightly sick. Only slightly, though. Overall, not that bad. Great. EDP's birthday is on National Cupcake Day, so it was Destiny. Yes, yes, it was. Our tree is about to be upgraded. The tree has a star.
You better watch out. 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 Fixmas is coming to town.
Thank you, Ada. Your words are forever wise. Have I done everything? Well, I don't need the programmable splitter, so there's no point in that. There's no point in that because I have a cheat for it. So yeah, the answer is yeah, everything's done. Cool. Is Christmas? Used to be. Used to be Christmas. Also, that's really trippy, so I'm gonna get rid of that. There we go. Playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and you got stranded on an island? Dude, that sounds dope. I am fueled purely by spite. Aren't we all in some capacity, Hoodie? Aren't we all? Let me see how these guys are all doing. About half. About half. Not close to half. Better. That's fair. Okay. How about upstairs? How's the upstairs stuff going? Deathslinger red add-on? Which red add-on? There's two of them. The one that makes you have no tear radius when you are aiming down sights, ADS, and one where you make people exposed if you hit them from a certain range. I was gonna say, that's a touch quiet. Let's get it a little louder. And that's almost full too. Also, I upgraded the belts. You can see that the belts all have the skin now. The Fixmas skin. Same with these belts. It's kind of cool. And then we just checked that. That's taking a while. The other thing I wanted to check, I'm just going to go into fly mode here. Replace the one that exposes people when you hit them 15 meters away. It did just get a buff, so that's pretty nice. It's good for people who are good at games, aka not me. Actually, I can downgrade all of these to Mark 3s. Then I have to reapply the skin, that's fine. reapplying the skin doesn't take a whole lot of work, so. On the island I found a raft, and right next to the raft I found a convenient boat oar. Just one problem, the raft was currently on land. So I'm assuming you did the thing where you take a tree and you just break the tree down, and then you use like the little locking thing and the momentum thing to combine together and just make the tree go wherever you want it. That's my best guess. That already has the skin applied. This does not. Boom. Now it does. Let's go. Perfection. Majority of the time it's too far to actually reel them in. Only sometimes. Also, didn't they just buff that so that it was actually closer? Isn't it like 12 meters now? I could be wrong, but I think it's like 12 meters now. When survivors heal from deep wound, they and anyone that healed them have their aura revealed for 5 seconds. Maybe just they, rather than the people who healed them. I feel like that would make more sense. What else was there? Oh yeah, I created snowballs. Snowballs are being made. So I gotta put these into this belt somehow. And the way I'm gonna do that is probably just by doing this. Perfection. Yeah, I don't like the one Death Slinger add-on. The whole, if you shoot people from this far away, then they're exposed. It's like, okay, but you neglect to remember how awful I am at video games. So, go ahead and jot that one down for me, mister. The raft wasn't tall enough, so Link just automatically stepped up onto it. I could have used one of my 90 auto rock balloons to make it fly, but I'm a hoarder. Dude, I know that feeling all too well. I know that feeling all too well. How do I do this overflow? I know the answer to that. It's insultingly simple. Just replace this. Also, I neglected to come up here and do this for whatever reason. Ooh, lag. Big lag. You attempted to use a bomb to launch it into the water. Failed. Use the chrono lock and hit it. That's what I was talking about. Tried to make peace with and I tried using cryo blocks. Oh, that succeeded? Really? I can't believe that succeeded. And the other red add-on. Twice before reloading? Oh, so it's like a... So you get 2 shots, but you have to load both shots. And you have to take more time to reload when you do reload. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I actually have a spot for you guys now, so you can go there. All of this stuff is still taking forever to back up, which is cool, I guess. It's like a double barrel. Maybe that could be what it's called. Double barrel rifle. Because, you know, all the add-ons and stuff have names. He can't use boat oars? Who designed that game? Why can't he use boat oars? They're pretty intuitive, you know? You just kind of point and then row. It's not that hard. Advanced chamber. That would work too. Yeah, that's a good name. Advanced chamber. Yeah, I like the ring of that. Okay. Well, we're done here. Everything's done here. Which is insane to me. It's a thumbnail. Cool. He's trying to avoid the sun. Now to get out of here. Bang! Okay. Now, you. It's not Z. Q apparently is open train menu. Edit timetable. Get rid of this. Country roads. Go. Alright. And then you. It's not Z, it's Q. Get out of here. I want you to head to... Yeah, head that way. Perfect. That'll get me at least around the roundabout. And that guy's going home, so. Okie dokie. You stand on the raft, ponder what I could do to get a Korok leaf on the abandoned island covered in trees. As I was contemplating this hard question, let me guess, a leaf fell and hit you? You know what? Turn off self-driving. I'm redoing this interchange. Ben Goop, what up, Hannah? Long time no see. The wind blew my raft right in the direction of the mainland, and then the wind stopped. Inconvenient distance from the island. Uh-oh. Hello, Hannah. Been a while. Alright, let's redo this interchange. I'm tired of it. Alright, now, question is, how do I make this work? Well, the simple answer is that I'm gonna need foundations, which, guess what, requires concrete, which, guess what, I don't currently have a lot on me, so. Let's go get some concrete. I'm just gonna steal it straight out of the machines that are at this factory, and it's gonna be fine. Banjo-Kazooie? Not this time. Banjo-Kazooie mama. And I forgot about the sounds refineries make. It's such a good sound. It's a shame I won't really be using them for a while. Well, actually, I might... is there any water nearby there? I don't think so. You swim back. Kill a large family of bokolins. Of course. Yeah, because why not? Seal the darkness to cut down the trees. You use the hero's blade to cut down trees, Hoodie. Did I hear that right? Can I blame you? No. Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts? Yes. Sure, why not? You know, I consider myself to be a pretty reasonable man. I'd say, yeah, sure, why not, Heckley? Does it really have to be a foundation and a half? Seriously? Can't just be a foundation length, huh? It has to be a foundation and a half. Weapon to save the world from a horrible, terrible fate of eternal darkness. Suffering breaks in two against a tree. Yeah, you literally just completely snap the blade in half. Too sharp, really? That sort of ruins my plans. Actually, no, it does not. Come here, you. There we go. Sadly, most of the trees only drop branches covered in leaves, but I didn't need those. I need a slightly larger than average leaf. Eventually, I find a Korok leaf. You find it? That's good news, right? Right? That is good news. Ah, I see the problem. I won't be able... Apparently I am able to do that. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. I mean, it's not exactly a roundabout, but hey, it works, I think. I'm pretty sure that will work. Well done, Link. You doomed us all. Evil flows within the tree. Yes, it does. The Master Sword broke against a tree. Slow clap. Can I get a nice slow clap in chat for the Master Sword breaking against a tree? Okay, now Let's see here. If I put it to Fixmas 2 and save changes, turn on self-driving, it still takes me backwards. Meh. It didn't say that it was having problems, so... If it's not having problems, it's not having problems, and that's fine. Alright, I can't pull up that menu, that's fine. Computers. You leave behind the boat or pick up the leaf, realize you woke up a Hinox? My teleporting horse, aka literal motorcycle. I love that phrasing, aka literal motorcycle. Why is it going? It's fine. It's fine. I gotta pull up my Google Sheets anyway. Let me check the recipe too. Oh, can I not open the calculator while I'm in a train? That's so stupid. Oh well. Yeah, we'll do this today. And that should be probably it. DVD mod stuff? Oh, for Friday Night Funkin', gotcha. You have a teleporting horse and a literal motorcycle? Really? That's fucking dope. Is it gonna keep going once it stops? Yes. Why do you have a literal motorcycle in Breath of the Wild? The motorcycle still kinda looks like a horse? I gotta hear about this. Like I gotta hear about this. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Here's my tutorial platform, by the way. That's where I made a couple of tutorials. There was another one I was meaning to do, actually, at some point in the near future. For bauxite refinement. I haven't actually used the recipe in-game yet, so I don't know if I want to wait. Legally speaking, Supreme, I don't think you'd be able to use something like Michael Myers. Or anything else of that nature. What were the Sheikah gonna do? Make a van? Nah, build that champion a fucking motorcycle. I mean, I can imagine Link riding around on a minivan. Can't you guys? You had 2 Royal Claymores, several Enchanted Blades, Elemental Wands. Why were you afraid? I'm confused why you were afraid. That sounds like something that you definitely shouldn't be afraid of, given how much you had, like, stacked up in your inventory. Alright, turn off self-driving. Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Okay, good. should have built him a skateboard. Hi, Mama. Frickin' amateurs not making him a skateboard. Alright, let's go dump my inventory in the main control room, and then we can come back to the cathedral and refill the belt bus. That's in progress. Basic factories. We're gonna be doing Caterium and Quartz today. Beacons I don't want to redo, so I'll just add a switch on my power switches. I didn't want to break my weapons, and I'm a massive hoarder. Evidently speaking, yes. Yes, you are. What kind of car would Link drive? Well, Link's a twink, so definitely a minivan. Like, just saying, definitely a minivan. Ah, right, it's 4 rows, my bad. Alright, what else do I need? Well, I need a lot more pipes. How many is that? That's 8, so I need 1 more row of pipes and also 2 more rows of cable. Cable should be over here, yes. There we go, and pipes. Well, bad news, I don't have a lot of pipes. I don't have a lot of pipes. See, remixing is fine, Supreme. At least the majority of the time remixing is fine. But there is still a lot to that causes problems when it comes to copyright. Like, copyright is something I don't fuck around with. I don't take risks when it comes to copywriting. Link is canonically a cross-dresser. Just thought I'd mention that. See? Link is a twink. It even rhymes, which means it must be true. Alright, so I need a lot more steel beams. Problem is that I'm not really producing them, though. Yeah, see? Yeah, I'm not really producing steel beams anymore, which is a problem. Zelda, probably a Porsche 911. Ganon, definitely a lifted truck. Like, definitely a lifted truck. Like, not a doubt in my mind. Definitely ride a pickup truck. Yup, mm-hmm. Pretty sure they won't really care due to not making any money. Yeah, I'm not making any money. That doesn't stop people from copyright claiming my shit. They're like, hey, jackass, you're not allowed to use my shit. And I'm over here like, dude, I wasn't, question mark. Has it really already been 20 minutes? Are you serious? You said that and I immediately thought of Link dressing himself in crosses and crucifix. He's got to get his crucifix and his scapular, you know. Link is Catholic, confirmed. I hate that that's the new button. Why is Q the new button? This copyright-free lo-fi music is copyrighted. Yeah, I remember when we did that. It's like, hey, here's some copyright-free lo-fi music that I found on YouTube. It specifically says in the description and the title that it's copyright-free. So, it's copyright-free, right? And then they literally just went, ha, you see? That's the funny thing. No, it's not copyright-free, actually. Alright, so what do I need in you? Nothing there, nothing there. I shouldn't need anything there. Looks like I'm gonna have to top off on computers and such. It looks like we are a singular stack short when it comes to the aluminum casings. Yeah, 1 stack short, which means then we are 5 stacks short on heavy modular frames, which is an easy fix. Oh wow, we're short on a lot of that stuff. Do I have fused modular frames somewhere? The answer to that's probably... How far are you in... Hello, Gordon! Not very, but I have been watching a little more. It's comical, that's for sure. I don't think I can really remember anything off the top of my head, but it is comical. I've been enjoying it. Also, where am I keeping rubber? There's rubber. Right, I was keeping rubber with the encased beams. How many is that? That's not quite 8. I shouldn't need much of these guys. Is that 8? Yeah, that's 8 more. Alright, so I need 2 more stacks of that. 2 stacks of those. I'm not gonna do that yet. 1 and then 5. Let's go find everything if I can. 2 stacks of you. 5 stacks of you. 1 stack of you. There we go. Dr. Coomer is beyond your comprehension. Yeah, honestly. Look, Gordon, ropes. Look, Gordon, ropes. What episode am I on? I think I'm in part 2. I think I just started part 2. I'll go on ahead and put that stuff in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the quantum computers. I'll put them in here. And it looks like that's gonna leave room for 3 stacks of silica, which I currently don't have, but I eventually will have. Alright, next up was you. I'm gonna fix you. It looks like I need 1 more stack of computers, 1 stack of radio control units, and 3 stacks of high-speed connectors. So 1, 1, 3. 1, 3. Did I get all 3? I did. And 1. Perfect. And making giant babies. I saw the giant baby. The giant baby was comical, and I enjoyed it. Played very minor an old indie game called TF2. Yeah, I know TF2. I know TF2. Also tried Doom. Taking my fingers off WASD is very weird. Welcome to PC life. Welcome to PC life. You made it back to the boat, made it back to the mainland, it was in swimming distance, and then what? I did miss that, sorry hoodie. I don't have any in there, which is fine. Do I have any silica? No. Give me some fused frames. I don't know where I'm gonna put them in the train yet, but I need fused frames. Oh yeah, and then I gotta do the last train car too. No, I've got a lot more to do actually. I thought I was almost done. All that space is kind of reserved. You know what? I don't need all of this ammo. Like, I've got so much ammo in here. I've got 928 rounds. That's a lot of rounds. I don't need an extra 800 in here, so get out of there and you get in there. And then we'll figure out things from there, and that'll be fine. The story ends there, but like I said, the whole time it was within swimming distance. It's so funny how Link can't actually use that stuff. Like, he legitimately can't. Why? Why can't he use an ore? That's so stupid. So that's 9. So that's 8. 6. So I need 2 encased beams. And then 3 rubber by the looks of things? Yeah. 2 encased beams and 3 rubber. Let's go get the rubber first, because it's over here. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Pretty sure I did that, right? We're gonna find out. Pretty good at general movement, mainly because most things are operated by the mouse. Yeah, a lot of things in shooters like that are operated through the mouse. Ah, fuck, I forgot to count what I need next. Motors. I'm not automating motors right now, so that there's a lot in there anyway, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's see here. I am automating everything in here minus those guys, so I can take you out of there. Alright. So I've got a couple of stacks to work with here. I need you. We'll do 4 of you. 8 of you. 8 of you. Where's my AI limiters? There they are. And then that'll fill out the other 4, and then I've got 4 more slots, which are going to be filled with you guys. There's 4. And 4. Perfection! 2 side buttons. I rigged the dash button to one of them because I can't imagine taking my fingers off WASD every time. You get used to it, trust me. There are a lot of games, like this one even, that require you to take your fingers off WASD, like, you know, hitting the Z, or X, or C, or Q, E, Tab, R, V. I'm gonna sneeze. But similarly, I also have buttons on my mouse, like 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a bunch of buttons on the side of my mouse. I could have up to 12, but I feel like 12 is a lot of buttons, so I usually don't do things with 12 buttons. It's just too many buttons for me, honestly. That's all. Alright, when it comes to things that we have automated, let's go on ahead and trash them. I don't have you automated. I do have you, and you, and you, you, you. Just get myself an... I didn't have those automated, that's fine. Just give myself a clean slate, essentially. Alright, give me 4 of you. 4 of you. 4 of you. I have no more pipes. The pipes I have are the pipes I get. I'll take a motor, even though I probably won't use it. I'll take 2 rubber, 2 plastic, 1 of you. The whole time my British friend was talking about my Hero 1's Justice 2, Spite conquers all, I guess? Yeah, it does. It does actually. Quite. My experience ends at WASD and mouse, and AS right arrow, up arrow. Have I ever played TF2? I've not played TF2. I've heard good things about TF2, but I've never played it myself. I will need drone ports eventually. Well, actually, I'm gonna need 1 drone port for the next project, so I'll go ahead and give myself some cooling systems, some of you. I don't need to carry around ECRs with me. I can restock my supercomputers. I don't need to carry batteries with me. I've got some ammo, but I can top off. And then I can top off on nobelisks. No silica, no quartz. Top off on my AI limiters because I've actually been using those frequently. Give myself some copper sheets. I'm gonna need these a lot for foundries and whatnot. I don't really need them too much right now. I'm actually gonna grab 4 of each of you. I'll grab a stack of quick wire, stack of wire, some cable. I'll save you for last, save the best for last. Ah, I have none of you. I'll carry some of you, and boom, belt material. Go on ahead and get rid of 2 stacks. That way I've got some extra room in my inventory. Boom. TF2 is fucking chaotic mess of video game? Yes, it is, but it is also fantastic. Heckley bought Portal 2 for you? Dude! I can get a headache, but with keyboard and mouse. Well, luckily for you, Supreme, you watched me play Portal 2. So... you've got that experience. I don't have any baubles with me. Very sad. I'm getting conflicted answers. Okay, so I need... what other buttons do I have? Steel production, Caterium production. So I'm gonna need 1 for the quartz production. That can go over here. Nope, needs to be symmetrical. And then I need another one over here. Ooh. Oops. Standard. There we go. That's better. I offered him Half-Life 2, Portal 1, or Hunipop. Supreme, I'm proud of you. You didn't take Hunipop. You're not a degenerate. I'm so proud. Getting the source code of FNF already gave me a headache and probably a migraine and brain aneurysm all in the same week. I can understand that, yeah. And then this will be for the ports processing. Processing. Not processing, production. Production. Ports production, there. I don't have a space in here for beacons. Would have offered him Tank Dating Simulator, but it was out of my price range. That's sad. I understand, though. You did what you could, Heckley. I'm sure Supreme is grateful. I could put it on top of something. Where should I put beacons? I mean, part of the appeal of the design of this place is to not have any belts showing. So I'll just leave beacons where they are. I didn't take Hoonie Pop because I don't know if you legally can give a minor a prawn game. Actually, that's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea if you can or can't. Doesn't TF2 have a sign that works as a melee weapon? You can put any drawing on it? I think so. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Is there anywhere in here that I could store them? The technical answer to that question is yes, right there. Or there, and I remove the pillars. Follow-up question. How do I get into this building? There. That's how we get into this building. Walls. Go to the gate hole. And then grab a ladder. It's in architecture, question mark? There it is. I didn't remember where ladder was. Are you saying that if you knew it was legal, you would have taken it? Oh, the Heckley, I remember what you're talking about. Why do I have an @ mention in this Discord? Okay, never mind. We're good. I had an @ message in a Discord that I really should not have had an @ message in at the moment. Where's the Heckley? Where's the Heckley? The Heckley lore. Heckley lore just dropped. The money in the bag. That one's funny. You were degenerate, just a legal degenerate. You can put a JPEG on a sign. If it's porn, you might get banned. I don't know for sure. Let me get on Steam. What are you guys trading? I'm assuming you're trading some TF2 items of some kind. I don't need it to be an industrial storage container. It can just be a regular one. that's gonna be a wall. I can get rid of this really awkward looking box now. That feels really good to get rid of. Apparently I have too many beacons, that's good to know. Logistics, hole in the wall. Boom. I love the bag saying, hi! It's got the face too, the heckly face. As it is very adequately known. Boom. I'm trading him illegal drugs and ref, probably. Okay. Y'all have fun. You aren't allowed to be where you are anymore. You also need to move. Ugh, do you really not want to cooperate with me right now? I'm going to commit a hate crime of some kind. I swear. You really think the TF2 devs care enough to ban people for hentai? I don't know, maybe. Heckley has some old items he has he's gonna give me because he's a great guy. Fair enough. Only 266, that's it? That's like nothing. Also, congratulations everyone. We have finally started hitting peak nuclear production. It's only been like 100 hours since I turned that on. Now, I am gonna check it off because I can. Weapons. Ref is basically one of the currencies. Might be able to trade it for other stuff. Cool. Maybe he owes me debt for the art I made. I doubt it, but that's cool. Next up we should do Caterium. Yeah? Yeah, let's do Caterium. But first I would like to actually record an intro. Because yes, we are finally gonna start actually doing recaps again. So let me go on ahead and do that real quick. Hello everyone, my name is Benji and welcome back to Satisfactory. It's been a while since I said that in a YouTube video, but I'm finally back to a legitimate schedule, back on campus, moved into college, and I've got a relatively simple semester. I don't have a whole ton of classes, and the classes that I do have aren't a ton of work, so I actually have the opportunity to do some video recording, video editing, and more regular streams. So welcome back to Satisfactory. I think the last recap I did was part like 36 or something, and this is part 42. Once I'm actually done doing all of the current projects that are on my list, I'm going to be doing a world tour, an updated world tour of all the stuff that we've done, because needless to say, just by what you're looking at here, we've done a lot. So with the release of Update 5, Satisfactory has brought us a couple of things, one of which is train signaling, another of which is signs, and the final of which is a lot of building types that we can use. You can see these nice ceiling bits here that I've got going on, very flush, flat walls, which make a noise when you bonk into them. I hope you can hear that in the video. They added a whole bunch more train logic and just accessory type things. So I've been going around the entirety of my world, updating some things, getting rid of some things. One of the most notable here is the storage system, which we have completely and entirely redone as Mama Moth decides to get right in the way. Love that. So now we have this nice grand cathedral design instead. We've got all of our stuff laid off to the sides. All of the belts are hidden under the floor, so they're not in our way, but you can still see all of the things that are going on and happening. We've got our main power switch hub here in the center. We've got the main power. We've got a whole bunch of other sections that can be turned off intermittently as they need to be. We've got the start of a couple more things here, and then we have our lovely to-do list, which is Fixmas themed, because Fixmas lasts until the 16th, and it is currently the 12th. All of that has also been done. Go ahead and watch the past live streams for that. Probably the thing that I'm most proud of so far is this giant just tower of elevators that's going on for the storage system, getting everything from the trains in. And this is trains for the East and the West Coast. So we've got the trains for the East Coast here, and then on the next floor up, which we have a little train elevator for, we've got all of the production and train stops for the West Coast hub as well. In addition to that, we experimented a little bit with some brutalist design for our very basic parts. And then we are currently in the process of redoing over here rotors and reinforced iron plates, which has not been decorated yet, but I've got an idea for that one. Beacons, which we did not actually redo. The beacons are the exact same as they once were. And we redid our copper. Same design, same basic idea, this sort of Frank Lloyd Wright House thing. Go ahead and Google that if you don't know what it is. It's pretty interesting, actually. I highly recommend looking into it if you don't know what it is. But we've got copper following the same design, and we redid some train spirals and some other things like that. All that's in the VODs. It'll all be in the recap video and the world tour video that I post once we're done with everything. But we've got a couple more things that we need to do in the meantime. Specifically, we've got 4 factories that we need to redo, one of which is modular frames, which are currently over there. One of which is steel, which is going to be back in this area. I actually think I might do it over there thanks to the concrete supply for the encased industrial beams. But we've got our current motor factory, which is going to be repurposed for Caterium, because there's Caterium and copper here that we're going to need to use. And then last but not least, we actually are going to be bringing in quartz. So there is a quartz node way down in the mountains here. So we're going to go put a drone port there. We already have a drone ready here to actually go and pick it up. I believe it's this one. And then we'll just have a small factory added on over here that we can use to get the quartz materials processed and sent into our refinery. So the first thing on my list for today is actually redoing Caterium. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over there and completely get rid of that Caterium factory, which is going to involve the redo of some of the train track. And then we're going to come over to here and start building a brand new factory, take out some of this old belt work here, build a brand spanking new factory for Caterium products, AI limiters, and Quickwire. And then we will get back to you. Alright, recording done. What were we talking about? Recently found a character from a show that's not well known at all. The character is named Judgment Boy. I do not know Judgment Boy. Ah, now I get an autosave. Good timing. I can't select my TF2 inventory because it's really cool. A knife with spy called your eternal reward. Dude, that's pretty cool. That knife is an Aladdin reference? I didn't know that. Kill the engineer, all of his stuff, and got a triple back-to-back backstab. Holy shit. Their medic was healing you. Dude, that's pretty crazy, Supreme. Well done. Alright, that's steel production. So it's the second one up is Caterium production. Second one up is the Caterium production. I'm actually gonna leave a lot of this in here for right now. Give me actually a lot of that. Take my belt material and such. I won't need any of that right now. Yeah, I won't need any of that right now. Selling sapphires, talons, guts, and ancient gears. Meanwhile, she's running a restaurant. Like, what is she gonna use this stuff for? Excuse me? What? Did I miss something? What is she gonna use this stuff for? I'm very confused. And by did I miss something, I'd like to clarify I missed something and I want to know what I missed. 1 in a million because I've died and failed horribly the other. Hey, still cool when it happens though, let me just say. What is the restaurant owner gonna use? Oh, you're selling sapphires. Oh, you're selling it to the restaurant owner. I see. Okay, I see. Okay. Maybe persuasion tactics for naughty employees. Just a hunch. There's the asphalt foundation. Sad that it's clipping into the grass. Because I feel like that's a good position for it. Unless I move it up one. It's probably good. Pub stomping, constantly top scoring, and maybe rocket jumping with at least okay results. See, Heckley is a good friend. Yeah, where is the truck station? So I could do truck stations. Well, actually, the good way to do truck stations is like a gas station. So you have the truck stations like in the center bit. Probably 3 lines of space on either side. Shit. I didn't think that would happen. Calling it a restaurant is generous. It's just a stand that sells 3 comically large pieces of meat. I'm pretty sure it only restocks every blood moon. What game are you playing? Or is this IRL? Hi, back, I'm Beneji. Hi, back, I'm Heckley. Popping heads is satisfying? Yes. Yes, it is. So what have we got in terms of patterns for the customizer? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, you're still playing Breath of the Wild. Got it. Boom. There we go. So that's how we'll get the steel stuff back, and everything else. We'll just have like the trucks come and do their thing. We'll have like a tiny highway system. That'll be pretty cool. For now, though, I've got to get rid of everything. Back when I used to play Battlefront 2's multiplayer, the 2015 one, not the good one, or the 2017 one, not the good one from 2005. I got really good at playing heavy and lobbing grenades at the perfect arc to go into a room and go to the center of the room and just blow people up left and right was the most fun thing I ever could have imagined doing. Like, it was so much fun. It's kind of sad, actually. Getting rid of some of this stuff. Because a lot of the stuff that I'm currently getting rid of has been around for a very long time. Godforsaken soldier who won't hold the fucking still. Would you stop running like a chicken with his head cut off? Your racist patriotic fuck. Wow, Supreme, you feel really strongly about this. Alright, let's think of a truck path. It looks like I'll be able to take a truck through here if I get rid of some of these trees. Nature likes explosives, right? Bonk. It's fun to act frustrated. It is fun to act frustrated. I'm not denying that. Yeah, so it looks like I could take a truck around and up. Yeah, that'll work. They're explosive ants. In Breath of the Wild, somehow that does not surprise me. Like, it really does not surprise me at all, actually. That's concrete. I want asphalt. Ah, what in the world? Ah, in real life, of course. Well, Supreme, it looks like you don't have a gaming chair anymore, my friend. I'm sorry to say. The only issue I can see with this, we're gonna have 2 trucks, because the quartz factory is gonna be like literally right there. So we're gonna have 2 trucks. One truck is gonna be coming from that way, coming up, and then it needs to go back that way. Come here. Ah! I said, come here. You. Oh, you bitch. You. Hither. TF2 broke, not updating. Pretty cool. Yes. So yes, nature does love explosives. Yes. Yes, it does. 2 tucks. Good luck, Supreme. Have fun. Go pop some heads. I think what I do is I let the other truck go up a bit first. Until it's under the train tracks like this. And then let it go over a bit. What in the world? Ah, that scared me. That scared me a lot, actually. Or I don't do that, because it's gonna hit the train post, and that's not good. There. And now it can go that way and do its whole thing, and it'll be fine. Have you tried unplugging the internet? Yes. Oh, I can actually get rid of these rocks. I didn't think I could. That's cool. Alright. Well. Goodbye, rocks. You will no longer cause me hardship. Okay, cool. I'll be here every time I die, which is too much time. It's working. Steam is working. Steam is working. Steam machine broke. Come back later. I think he's the funniest mercenary. He's pretty funny, I'd say. He's got some good one-liners. I hope a truck can get under that, actually. I know a tractor can. Tractors are tiny. Well, it looks like a tractor can too. Or a truck can too. Take a pick. Who should I play? Sniper. He's still rocket jumping over the moon in the afterlife. He's fine. So yeah, the one can come in on the side and then go up, stop, go around, and then go down, and then the other one can just go up, stop, and then just go back. It's super simple. I hate that you asked that, given what I just asked. Ah. Ah. Aha. Well, if you don't want to play sniper, I agree with Heckley's sentiment and say soldier. This is what happens when you give Beniji a choice. Beniji makes the choice that nobody likes. What else do I have too much of? Probably you, actually. There. Answer the question, Supreme. Should play NG, Engineer? Ooh, I gotta go turn it on. Turning it on might help. That's steel, this is Caterium, which is what we're working on. Play Demo Pan. What do you mean by Demo Pan? Demolitionist? Any of the dozens upon dozens of unopened crates I have. How many unopened crates do you have, Heckley? Like, define dozens upon dozens. Demo Man, but with the Demo Knight set, but with the frying pan weapon. Demo Man, but with this, and with this, and with this, and with this. Let's see here. What kind of design am I gonna go for? I could go tall. You can view someone's channel straight from chat? Question mark? Just play a sniper with the classic sniper rifle. I could just straight up try to make it look like an AI limiter. That might be fun. Pages and pages of crates. that could be fun to try. I'm trying to think of logistics right now. Like, if that's one wall, and that's one wall, that's like 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 more. So 12, and then, I don't know, what would that ratio be? 12 and then 4, maybe 5? 5 probably. Some of them aren't even openable anymore? Dude, that's the funny part. And then how tall would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll call it 12 again. Yeah, we'll call it 12 again. Well, no, because it's taller than it is wide. So it needs to be taller than it is wide. So if it's 12 wide, it looks like it's only slightly taller, so we'll go to 18. Meet the gambler. My man's got a frying pan. Watch out. No. It wouldn't let me out. That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. I'm used to having God mode. Don't yell at me. Look at Cold Steel go. What a man. What a man. Anyone having a signaling issue right now? Are all of my trains still moving and grooving as appropriate? The answer to that seems to be a yes. Wasn't there a really good TF2 animation called End of the Line, and there was an update based off it, but the update was just about rubber duckies? I don't know. Maybe? Of course. All of my things got knocked out of my hand. There. Give power thing. Too confusing for new players. Nah, fuck you, Valve. What do you mean too complicated, too confusing? What does that even mean, too confusing for new players? Like, I'm actually confused. What does that mean? How can it be too confusing for new players? Whoa, hold on a second. Bro, that's not cool. That uses my plates. I don't want it to use my plates. It's not fair. It means the main thing in the update, CP Snowplow, was too confusing for new players. But why? What about it was confusing? We got the duck journal, so it ain't all bad. What the hell is a duck journal? I like your funny words, Magic Heckley. Claim to ram an explosion-filled train into an orphanage, kitten adoption center, and kitten orphanage. Why would that work? Why? What kind of plan requires executing kittens? It's an item that lets you quack. Good update. Good update. Simple as. Just good update. Good update. I like that. Good update. Give. Heavy stopped the train with his bare hands and an Uber charge. Isn't Uber that thing that lets you ride with random strangers? Alright, I'm gonna go on ahead and record a little bit again. So here we are on location for the new Caterium factory that we are going to be building. We are going to be using these two impure nodes of copper to get us the amount of copper that we need, which is 200. We're actually going to be using 240, even though we only need 200 total. Don't mind the abyss. And then we have this pure Caterium node, which is going to be getting us 480 Caterium total, which we only need about 360, probably even less than that in all honesty. But we decided that we're going to try our darndest to make a building that looks like an AI limiter. So we have the dimensions pretty much figured out. We're going to try to paint it and make it look all pretty, just like an AI limiter is very beautiful. And hopefully it works out the way it's supposed to. It's long and thin, and it's going to be a fun time. It'll look great as an end product once we actually get there. In the meantime, it's just going to look like this. And then obviously we'll have all of the belts probably contained within. We're going to do all of the smelting and stuff on the first 2 floors, and then next production on the next 2 floors. And then the next 2 floors are just going to be extra space that we use for whatever we need. I have no idea how many machines we're going to need so far. I haven't really looked at the machine totals yet. That's going to be next up on my list. And we're going to have a great time with it, in all honesty. So I'll give you guys an update when we're done with all the copper stuff. Alrighty. We're back. Heavy called an Uber. My kind of game. Why can't I move? Did Satisfactory crash? Autosave, of course. Whoa. Enter. No. Enter. Can I? Thank you. I don't know what the heck was happening there. Am I still live? Yes, I'm still live. Okay, good. Alright. Do not fall over the edge, finish. So, let me go take a look over at my Excel sheet. We're gonna need 240 Caterium smelters for AI limiters. And then when it comes to quick wire, let's just do 120 quick wire per minute just for shits and giggles. How much does one constructor make again? Not you. No. Electronics. That would be 72 ore. Which is just a little over 300. It's 322, I do believe. Yeah, we'll shoot for that. Why not, right? Is chat not updating, or are you guys just being quiet? 45 to 15. Yeah, that checks out. And there's no water around here. I mean, the closest water is up here, and that's being utilized. And then there's some water over here, and there's a tiny bit down here, but not enough to, you know, matter. Plus, I'd have to get it over here in the first place, which is a pain in the ass. Why is this drone having an aneurysm? That's fine. So no water, which is not an issue. The only issue is the fact that we've got 312. So 7. Well, you know, 7 smelters isn't a huge issue. 7 smelters should actually be quite easy to set up. Yeah, there's 7. And then similarly, over here for copper, 240 would be 8, but we don't even need that many. So we should actually only need 7. Because 7 times 30 is 210, we only need 200. Boom. Heavy is canonically smarter than Medic. Well, Medic doesn't actually have a doctorate, does he? Like, he doesn't actually have a medical license. I'm pretty sure. Deuterium. Heavy is more of a doctor than Medic. Heavy actually has a degree. What does Heavy have a degree in? You've been invited into a random group. Congratulations, you either kicked ass or got your ass kicked. Probably the former rather than the latter. Copper. Copper. Oh yeah, and I can actually paint things. And it can be done for free. Like I can paint the belts and stuff. Keep myself organized. I like organizational. Russian literature. A doctorate in Russian literature. Heavy has beaten him in chess twice. That's all the evidence I need. That is pretty impressive. That's a decent Caterium color. We'll use that. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I will be right back. So the curse has returned. The curse has returned. The curse being the second that I start streaming, I start getting text messages and emails that are uber important and I actually need to pay attention to. Like literally, I hit the start streaming button and then all of a sudden my phone is just blowing the fuck up. And not a fan. Not a fan. Fuck, that took a lot longer than I expected. You nodded to a pyro and now we are friends. I love this game. Good game. Some of the scenes of the TF2 comics are actually really sad. Yes. I did not miss a message. I was just getting to them after coming back. That's all. Do you guys ever have that issue where you sit down after a long day to just relax and do stuff and you don't want to be bothered and then people just decide that they want to message you? Oh yeah, also my classes this semester, just in case you guys wanted to know, are super, super fucking easy. The only one that I'm really worried about at all is actually going to be my history course, because my professor is slightly insane. I think I have to go now. If the stream's still going, I should be back in around half an hour. Yeah, I'll still be here. I'll still be here. We'll be going until 3:30 today, at least. Maybe even farther. Empty HUD? Empty HUD? Question mark? What does this do? Oh, that's that's actually kind of dope. That's like actually fucking dope though. That's actually fucking dope. Like, no lie, that's actually really fucking cool. Ciao for now. That's something one of my, like, one of the people I watch who streams, that's something they say. One of the last things I traded was a coup of ref for 10 righteous bisons, the worst weapon in the game. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, Heckley? Respect. I think half the server was going around using only the bison, and they were all named Laser. Why? Like that's an honest question. Why? Like honestly, why? So if one of these makes 60, and I need 520, I need 9 of them. After your 100th game of T-Fort, you have to spice it up. I mean, fair. Fair, yeah, fair. Okay, how about copper sheets then? I need 200. 200 divided by 10 is 20. Yeah. I definitely don't have enough space for all of those down here. I mean, if I overclocked, I would, but I don't really see a point in overclocking. What I could very possibly do is put the truck station in here. And then let the truck come through the building. That would be pretty cool, I think. Let's see if that's clipping. It is. So instead, what if I put it a little farther out? Like there. Because then I can get rid of this row and onward for the second floor. And then I can have... Let me grab my architecture tab. I could have a catwalk, like so. Technically, I could even have... Let's see here. A ramp and a turn. Or not, because that looks bad. Ah, get rid of Zoop. I don't want Zoop. So that's where I could put the truck station. And I could have the coal coming in, because I'm going to have coal from over there coming in over here. Speaking of, I'll probably have a single wall hole, like here, and then let the coal come in over the center, like so. Like so. Oh, right, and somewhere I need to have one of these. Good point. Well, I don't know where I'll have that, but I'll figure that out eventually. Let's see what I can do on this floor. Judging by the size of the floor, I'm probably not going to be able to fit all 10 of the things. See if that's centered. It is. Alright, so I need basically an entire floor for the copper. That's fine, I can do that. It's actually quite easy to do. But for now, we'll go ahead and do 5. And then if I could actually put these correct, like that, another 5, because what was the math that I did earlier? 520 divide 60, no, divide 60, basically 9. So what I can do is I can have both of these guys at 50%, because now I have 10 machines, but the last 2 in the row are both on 50%, which makes it essentially 9 machines. Fun math. There's 5. And then there's 5. And then there's that. I see a problem. The problem is the coal. If I put that there, and then grab double conveyor wall, and then grab all of my copper. That'll work. And then you. Same thing, except with Caterium. Ah, it did the bug. It still saves me time from having to do it all by hand. You're gonna be copper, so you need to be painted as such. Cool. And then Caterium also needs to be painted as such. Bingo. Alright, I'm going to record momentarily. No. There. Alright, we've got some humble beginnings here. We've got the Caterium smelters and the copper smelters completely set up, along with the truck station. So the truck is going to come through this wall and then loop around the side and go back along its path over there to where it's going to be dropped off. We're going to have another truck running everything from the steel factory, which is going to be over there. So we need the coal input for the fuel, which is going to be coming from this coal node over here that is currently in our motor setup, except for the fact that that's not operational, nor will it be. And then, due to just the tiniest piece of clipping, we had to add this little railing overview, but I think that'll actually be good overall for the design of the interior of this building. The exterior obviously is going to try to look like an AI limiter. But then the next floor is going to be doing all of the quick wire processing. Some of that quick wire is going to be ejected into the truck itself. And the rest of it is going to go to the subsequent floors, which we have not yet completed, and will go into the overall construction of the AI limiters themselves. So next up is hooking in some of these Caterium constructors here, and then finally we are going to do copper sheets on the next floor, which take an entire floor to do, 20 constructors, a lot of room. And then we're going to actually do the construction of the AI limiters on the next floor up, more than likely. And then we'll have the next 2 floors for something else. I know that we're going to need a awesome sink so that we can actually sink the resources that are backed up at the end of the day. For example, I'm going to want them somehow to not back up this entire system. I only want the AI limiters to do what they need to. And as I'm thinking about it more, if they back up to the actual truck station, that's not going to stop it from being overflowed. So I'm probably going to have to come over here and do something with an awesome sink at the actual truck drop-off point, which will be fine. I'll figure that out eventually. That's not currently the problem that we're working on. We actually need to get this factory done first. So next update for you guys is probably going to be after we're doing the assembly machines for the AI limiters themselves. We'll see you then. There we go. Heard what happened to EDP? Yeah, he got caught trying to meet with a minor. Right? Was there something new that happened that I missed? Because that's the last I heard. Recently. I have not heard any recent news about EDP, no. The most recent news that I heard about EDP was the big thing that happened later. People are getting him convicted and fired wherever he goes? Good. My guy tried to meet with a minor. He's a pedophile. Like, he should not be able to find work very easily. Especially not anywhere near kids. Like, there's a difference between getting arrested for something like theft versus something like being a pedophile. Like, those are two very big and different things. How did I miss this one? In those chat logs he says, and I quote, "Relax, I'm not a weirdo or anything." He sent pictures of his shit! Like, literal pictures of his feces in the toilet bowl. Who does that? Hey Marshall. Happy New Year, by the way. Interesting topic for you to come in on. Sorry about that. This should be the new Satisfactory time for this year. I'm back at college, finishing my last semester in undergrad, and I actually have a schedule again. It's not like it's gonna be random anymore. And I wrapped up Fixmas last time, so now we get to move on to redoing our old factories, making them new and shiny and better with Update 5. I was wondering if I hit Pornhub instead of YouTube. Yeah, definitely interesting topic to just pop in on. Great on the new schedule, thank you. I hope the schedule works out. It should, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, at least for me. The only thing that might interrupt it is if I get selected to be a TA again, like for the Wednesday slot, because there's a general physics lab on Wednesday afternoons, and I was a teacher's assistant for that lab last semester, so... This is a VOD I should skip. Only if you wanna. I mean, there's gonna be a recap. I'm gonna get back into editing recaps and stuff, so those will come back. And then once I'm actually done with all the factory redos, which I've got a couple that I actually need to do beforehand, but once I get everything beautified and all that, I'm gonna be doing another world tour. Which I'm excited for. I'm excited to do another world tour. Pics of shit will not appear on the recap, no. No, they will not. I'm currently not recording. I'll let you guys know when I start recording again. And then Supreme or someone might put something in chat that is related to that. And then it might show up on the recap, but I won't say anything about it. I won't say anything about it. Well, maybe. I don't know yet. If it's relevant to the recap, I might say it. Okay, there we go. I love that painting is free. It's just decals that require color cartridges now. That's very nice. But happy Wednesday, Marshall. I hope you're having a good one. And happy Wednesday to everybody else if I haven't said that yet. This is what in the world, Supreme? I knew the dude was messed up in the head, but that's pretty messed up. Did I already set all the recipes? I did. Cool. That's nice. Okay, copper is good now. So that's copper plus quick wire. Concretely vague guidance here. Yes. That's the point. Concretely vague. Always my goal. Sorry if that sounds weird. Man, that whole situation was just a mess. It really was. It was just a mess. Such a violent mess. Let's get rid of these walls. These walls? Why am I trying that? Why am I trying to do that? We have the technology. We are in the future. There are conveyor floor holes. Why would we ever use walls on the outside when we can just do this instead? There. Now, the only thing is that I do want a smart splitter here. And then the left will be quick wire, and the center will be overflow. There we go. And we'll put it here, question mark? There. come up here. It's very finicky sometimes. I don't know why it's so finicky sometimes, but it's very finicky sometimes. It's the wrong swatch, I want this one. Interesting how it counts the two halves as two different ones. I don't know if it's just me that finds that interesting, but I do find that interesting. Now, let's take a look at our AI limiter. Should be, there it is, electronics. So I need 4 of these assemblers. 4 assemblers is easy enough. And I have much more space than I thought I would. I remember this taking much more time and much more space. Like I do, I very much remember this taking a lot more effort and a lot more space when we did it the first time around. He got, I got, he got. He got his jimmies rustled. Boom. And copper time. I painted one of the foundations that color. Oops. No, no, no. I think I should probably have it outputting this direction. There we go. Always gets over... It always gets easier over time with practice. Yes, yes it does. I suppose that's why it took longer beforehand. I guess you're right, yeah. Or at least why it felt like it took longer beforehand. The last time that we did AI limiters, let me see if I can... Oh, I know I can. It's over there. It's that little rink-dink box. And it works. It does when I need it to. It's just, you know... This is gonna look a lot better, I hope, when it's done. Right now I actually need to get it... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. I thought I had power. I did not, in fact, have power. Where's our merger? Our merger is here. Grab my walls. I think the best thing that Update 5 added was the ability to deselect the mass dismantle. Like, that is phenomenal. Pro tip. Ring the bottom of your power factory with power first. It's a nice failsafe for falls. Good idea! Plus, if you ring the bottom platform, you don't need to worry about doing it for the top platforms. Unless you go too high, obviously. It actually would be a really good safety net. Thanks for the tip. I'll have to do that on the next factory. Because we're about to run legitimate power through, so I'd get rid of all the, like, extra stuff anyway. Alright, so the truck is gonna come in from here. Saved my ass on 1 or 40 occasions. So definitely something I'm gonna want to do for the next one. Because I know the next one's gonna be bigger than this. I'm doing steel next. Well, actually, I'm doing quartz next, but then after that is steel. Steel's gonna need it for sure. Quartz, probably not. I don't need that much for quartz. No, that's Z. I want X. So if I've got a truck coming through, first of all, let me get some beacons into my inventory so I can actually build a truck. Okay, yeah, it is gonna want this much space then. Alright. And then obviously automated gates because they look cool. And they're a lot of fun. If they actually place correctly, at least. They are still a little buggy, though. There we go. Interesting. It's a lot slower to move your mouse around. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. So if we've got the truck coming through like that, we're probably not gonna want to walk over the truck's path. I feel like that's a death sentence waiting to happen. So instead, we'll have some catwalks. And then side door wall. Oh, perfect lineup. Look at that. And then we'll grab this and we'll go on ahead and do some more stairs. Just like that. Good stuff. And then as it comes to power... I'm gonna move that straight to you. Off to the wonderful hell world of client meetings. I'll be back if I can. Nice seeing you all again. Nice seeing you too, Marshall. Good luck in the meeting. Or meetings, plural. Sorry you gotta deal with all that. I'm sure it's not fun. Best of luck to you. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty, so we've got 7 of these bad boys. I say we just put the power plugs on the walls. Like that. Ah, we never got the Caterium here. That's fine. Also, Heckley and Supreme, I thought the next step was you guys just, you know, playing the game. Whoa, friend. Steam isn't letting Supreme rob me of my golf clubs and frying pans. Dude. Steam, what the fuck, guys? Get your shit together. No, my hands were on the wrong buttons. What? Double wall outlet, Mark 3. Why? It wouldn't let me place things. There it goes. Ah, you stupid. Oh, also, I went to the gym for the first time in a very long time yesterday, and I'm in pain. It had been too long since the last time I went to the gym, and needless to say, I regret not going while I was home. Now, there are 9 things here. Why did I just get like 14 notifications saying that Chaos was playing Jedi Fallen Order? Like, I know he's playing Fallen Order. I saw him start streaming it earlier today. Do you not have a recipe? Excuse you. Oops. I was connecting this to the wrong power source. Purely for aesthetic reasons. Excuse you. I don't understand. Benji, Chaos, he's playing, oh my god, he's playing Jedi Fallen Order, oh my god. I know, like, real bruh moment, actually. Gotta say. I don't know what I would have done without that crucial information, Heckley. Thank you very, very dearly from the bottom of my heart. You are my next target. You. No, bad. Bad Beneji. Why do none of you have copper yet? Excuse me? Caterium's working. Aha! Here we go. Stop it. You? No. I keep misplacing the power poles. There. Did I ever record? I never recorded. It's fine. I never recorded. It's fine. I'll record when I have all the power hooked in, which is about to be right now. Seriously? I just placed it on top of the other one. Are you kidding me? That shouldn't be possible. Like, what in the world, man? I'm so confused. Anyway. And none of these have their recipe set. I'm making so many mistakes, I swear. Okay. Alright, now let me record a bit. So I used up a whole ton less space than I was actually expecting to take up for this project. Like, I was expecting to take up pretty much all of this space for this project, but I really did not. Like, I didn't take up a lot of space at all, in all honesty. Sure, the copper sheets took up a decent amount of space, but at the end of the day, that's not too bad. And then same thing down here, like, all of this for the quick wire and whatnot is really not bad at all. So the only thing that I have left to do is actually record the path for the truck and let it actually do the docking and undocking process as it needs to, which trucks have been changed. So once I actually get the structure for the path all good and get the other output actually hooked in and ready to go, I should be able to showcase that at least a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did all the math right, so let's go see what's going on down here. So these are Mark III, which is 120, and another 120. So it's 240 total per minute, which is more than we need. We only need 200. And then that's 480 per minute, which is much more than we actually are required to use. These should all have green lights. It looks like they do, as should these, which they absolutely do. And then up here, all of these guys should eventually have green lights, and probably not quite yet, but they should all eventually have green lights. Up here, these guys are still slowly getting turned on over time, and it looks like the only two AI limiters that are actually being produced at this moment in time is these two. Like, being produced full-time, at least, are these two. And then the upper one. So yeah, there we have it, AI limiters. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun now with hooking up this, and then probably trying to start on at least one side of the design, and then I'll move on to a little bit of more stuff, because it's currently 3 o'clock. Stream ends around 3:30-ish, so that'll be a good time. It's been fun being back, actually, and being back to doing all of the nice things that we've been doing. It's good to be back. That's really all I have to say, is it's good to be back. So yeah, we'll go and fix what we can. Boop. Alright, let's go and get this. It's honestly really sad that I'm going to dismantle this factory. I might actually leave it as like a testament to the old time. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll leave it as a testament to the old time, the olden days. A time where I was younger, a time where design wasn't the first thing on my mind. I'll just leave it as a monument. A monument to the past. To our successes of a different era. Yeah, because this is such a cool factory. Like, just the way it's laid out with all the glass windows and everything. Like, it's such a cool factory, man. It's such a cool factory. Oh, what in the world? Be gone, rocks. Nobody wants you. Nah, that's gonna take way too long. I'm sitting here like, I want to try it just because it's a new method. I've never used it before. Amogus. But at the same time, if it's gonna be not worth it, then I'm not gonna do it. Autosave. No. No, not the autosave. I want a cookie. I deserve a cookie. Hey chat, do you guys want a cookie? You want a cookie? Alright, give me your parents' credit card number and your social security number, and I'll mail you a cookie. I feel like that's a fair trade. All it costs is your identity. Chaos is playing Jedi Fallen Order. Look, he's playing Jedi Fallen Order. Look, he's playing Jedi Fallen Order. He's playing Jedi Fallen Order, guys. It's crazy, I never would have thought. I never would have thought. Holy fuck. Chaos is playing Jedi Fallen Order. The Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order. Not on my Christian Minecraft server. I can't believe it, I know. I can't believe it either. I'm so utterly disappointed. I don't know how he sleeps at night. Like I really don't know how he sleeps at night. It makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. Good cookie. Oh yeah, by the way, what were those numbers again, Heckley? Question mark? That's what I get for joking about identity theft. Oh, that is exactly what I get. Alright, where are the things? There's AI limiters. I'm still choking. This is where I want to be. Yep. Ah, I did that 2 spaces too soon. Alright, well, we ran out of Neovi. That's why it just got so quiet. Let me go fix that. There we go. Oh my gosh. Guys. Chaos. He's playing Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know why it keeps notifying me. It's like, did you know? Benji? Did you know? Chaos is playing Jedi Fallen Order? You need to know that Chaos is playing Jedi Fallen Order. You need to. You need to know. It's like Steam gives me things on a need-to-know basis. Jedi is playing Chaos Fallen Order? Wait. No, you're right, Heckley. You're right. Jedi is playing Chaos Fallen Order. Mm-hmm. I didn't believe it myself at first. I really didn't. But you are correct. I might want to give myself a little more space. Like that. Chaos is chaos. Yes. Nice, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop myself. It was gonna happen no matter what I did. Oops. should I line it with? Should I line it with anything? Does it need lined? No, it doesn't need lined. It'll need fenced, but it won't need lined. Funny anything? I'm on the right track. Well, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm assuming Steam is still being fucky-wucky for you guys. Also, this is wrong. That's supposed to be a smart splitter. Fuck. I'm having issues, guys. Smart splitter. Yes, Steam is fucky-wucky. Sag. Very sag. Absolutely not wholesome 100 Keanu Chungus moment. Alright, let me go check out Funny Anything. I can't read that. It's too tiny. Lore, indeed. You egg supreme. So Heckley, do you actually know how to trade? It's just a lot slower than I remember. Also, TF2 needs an update. Frick. You're an egg, Amogus. Fuck you, heart. I love that. I want you both to know that I love that. AI limiter, center, nothing, right, quick wire. And then for you, right, overflow, center, nothing, left, AI limiter. For you, center, nothing, left, overflow, right, quick wire. Bingo. That's a fun, complicated design, isn't it? This one's going to be even more complex, I'm just now realizing. I'm also just realizing that these are wrong. There. That's so much better. Okay, cool. Fuck you. You also have it in Stanley Parable? Question mark? The lore reminds me, I opened up Portal a while ago and apparently have a bind that lets me shoot rockets from my face. In Portal? How do you have that in Portal? What? Heckley? Question mark? That's a splitter, damn it. There. I don't know how I did it, but why? Why did you do it? That's my question. My question isn't how you did it. My question is why did you do it? Also, let me record. So we have a monstrosity on our hands. Belt spaghetti galore, galore? Yes, sure. Belt spaghetti galore. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, Ballora. Anyway, we hooked in everything that we need, and all we need to do now is actually set up the truck pathing, which is going to be a wonderful time, I hope. We also have the coal hooked in, so this should actually work completely operationally. Yet again, I'm very much hoping. Let me put some railings so that this truck hopefully does not end up flying completely and entirely off of the rails. So let's go on ahead, load cargo. Apparently that loaded it. So let's open the record menu. Start recording, and then do this. These things turn a lot sharper than I remember. Like, a lot sharper than I remember them turning. Holy cow. This is actually pretty dope. Oh boy, we are lagging now. Ahead, take the thing, and then we go. Wow! Oh my goodness, this thing is faster than I remember it being. Oh boy. That's a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a problem. I should be able to delete some of these nodes, right? You know what? I think we're just gonna re-record this because this has entirely messed up what I was hoping it was gonna do. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Well, that was fun, and not at all what I was expecting. Oh my goodness. Fucking entity fire rocket shoot from face. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my binds. My Heckley lore is that he plays dumb but actually uses demonic power to become an omnipresent being, a bag. His armada of bags do his bidding. What is my bidding? Whatever the fuck your twisted mind thinks is funny at the time, like making a giant, gory, low-poly baby. Okay, so I can delete nodes. This is good information to have. I don't know what that means, Heckley. Alright, let's try this again. Start recording. And now we go. And we pause. Just for a moment. And then we very slowly go this way. And then we very slowly go this way. We just do what we can, you know? We just do what we can. Like this. Wait for a second. And go this way. Don't flip the truck. Good. Don't go too fast. We're gonna go hill hopping. And I don't want to go hill hopping again. That was a nightmare. Path recording complete. Save path. Caterium delivery. Save path. Okay, now what? What do we do now? There's a craft bench. Load path. Caterium delivery. Load path. How do I actually get it to enable autopilot? Oh, I have to get out of it. I think that'll work. Did it actually take stuff? It did. It actually took stuff. Let's see if this works. So far, it looks like it is. Let's go check along its route. Wow, that's a train. Here's a pause. 7.5 seconds? Let's see if that works. It should. Here he comes. He's coming. Alright, and it took the stuff. He no longer has stuff. And it's getting rid of everything. It's getting rid of it as fast as it can. And the truck's gone. There he is. He's way off in the distance. Look at him go. We're gonna wait around and see if he comes back. Hope that he comes back, and if he comes back and doesn't have any issues, I will let you guys know, and then we'll go on ahead and end. Alright, there we go. I don't need a bag or me to make a giant baby. No, you don't. Good at making tracks. I suck when I have to physically make them with nothing to work off, so it ends up devolving into insert slamming and rolling my head across the piano. Yeah, that's usually about how I do it whenever whenever I had to do stuff like that for music. I don't have to do stuff like that for music anymore, thank God. The big boy is coming. The trails are everywhere. The cum trails. We just had a joke that the YouTube side of thing barely missed the cum trail joke. But he is here again. And there comes a lot of things. So yeah, it looks like it's all working. It's working the way it's supposed to. Working the way that it needs to. The AI limiters go into the AI limiter spot. You know, just like everything goes into the square hole. The quick wire goes to the quick wire slot. And the AI limiters go to the AI limiter slot. It's perfect. So it works. Hallelujah. I'm not going to mess around with any of the design stuff because I actually need to go. But we got a lot of progress done today. We got a huge factory made, plus a couple of other logistic things knocked out and done everything that we need to. Next time we're going to end up doing the quartz, which will not take long at all. It's literally just going to be a tiny factory, like right here. And then we're going to do the steel, which hopefully I can get done in one episode. I don't know if I will be able to for sure, though. We shall see. But without further ado, that is all I have for you wonderful people on the YouTube side of things, the video side, watching this later. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, because I know I certainly did. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, Wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a wonderful day. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Merry Fixmas. Get some sleep if you need to. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Alright, that was an outro for the YouTube people. We can listen to the track Supreme is suggesting before we actually go and head off. Once I actually save. 265 hours. Holy shit, that is a lot of time. That is a lot of time. It is a ridiculous amount of time. Is Christmas. Is Christmas. Is Christmas. Neo Low Fight? Low Fight. Didn't we already listen to that one? I thought we already listened to that one.
We should file a claim.
I knew it was going to have an ad. I just knew. No, we did not. We listened to Tabby. What if I sort of record myself singing, not actually, but in the form of the music in my head? I don't know how that would work, but... I don't know how much I like the boyfriend vocals for this one, but the track itself is pretty good. And the Neo Witty mod is actually pretty good. Yeah, I bet it is. It's probably just difficult. I like the vibe for this though. It's a pretty nice vibe. It's in what? I feel like it's in 7.8, but at the same time it's not. Because it does the whole 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1. But at the same time, it's very rigid. Like you can feel the 1 2 1 2 3 4. You can very much feel the rigid pulse, but at the same time, it also feels like it's got pieces of it that aren't rigid, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if any of what I was just saying made sense, but I hope it did. But yeah, that's going to end stream for today. Back on a schedule, woohoo! So tomorrow I'm going to upload that recap. Friday I will be live. I forget what I said I'm playing Fridays. I think I said Terraria, right? Schedule. Yeah, Terraria on Fridays. And then Saturday is going to be Resident Evil, finally. And if anything happens to my Wednesday afternoon slot, I'll let you guys know, and we'll check out something else that we can do. But yeah, that's that. It was fun. Beg. The only thing is charted. It's hard. Yeah, that's the one thing that's going to make me very hesitant to hop back in to any sort of FNF stuff, is the fact that the only thing people chart is for rhythm gaming veterans, which I am absolutely not. So that's the only thing that makes me hesitant about trying to hop back in to any of the Friday Night Funkin' stuff, any of the Friday Night Funkin' scene, is the fact that everything that's charted is charted for pros. And I'm not a fucking pro, so yeah, but we'll see. At the end of the day, it'll be fine. But that is all I have for you wonderful people, so thank you guys for coming out. Welcome back to streams. I hope to keep it pretty scheduled, not let things interrupt my schedule. I tried to work around my classes and stuff as much as possible so that this wouldn't have anything get in the way of it, and this wouldn't get in the way of anything else. But yeah, that's all I have, so thank you very much for watching. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, evidenzien, ciao, and goodbye. Have yourselves all a wonderful day. Don't forget to get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Merry Fixmas, Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.